Hey guys, this is Matt the EmeraldAvenger, and in today's video we're going to be discussing my opinion on the Summer Games 2019. The Summer Games event has gone mostly unchanged besides the addition of skins and other cosmetics and the competitive Lucio Ball mode that was introduced in the second year of it, but overall it has been the same since 2016. 2016, 17, 18, and now 19, 4 years of basically the same event. In my opinion, the Summer Games event, as well as most of the events except the archives, even the archives was pretty bad. But in my opinion, Summer Games 2019 is really disappointing. So let's get right into it.
Like a Hellcat.
Before we get started, I have a favor. If you enjoy my content and want to see me continue to improve in both quality and size, please check out my Patreon linked in the description. Any amount helps and it is greatly appreciated. There are so many rewards for each level of donation, so go check it out. Now back to the video. Unlike previous years and similar to the 2017 Summer Games, there was a small addition made to the Summer Games this time around. In 2017, it was the competitive Lucio Ball mode, and with each subsequent year, there has been a new season of that introduced. This time around, it was weekly challenges, once a week for the 3-week period, giving you a new epic skin as well as a couple of sprays as you complete sets of 3 and then 9 games. But was this enough to make it important? The event itself, no. Now the other stuff added around the event, like the 2-2-2 roll lock, Sigma, and all the other balance changes, does to an extent make it better. They put less content into the event and more content outside of the event, but overall the event itself was very lacking, something that is not good, especially for the game's state right now when it is in a very honestly poor state. Now, like I said, the change to this one was the weekly events. First week he gave you a Reaper skin, second week a May skin, and the third week a Reinhardt skin. Now this approach is something I suggested, and I entirely agree that it did help make the event a little better, but for someone like me who doesn't have time because I'm either working, editing videos, or writing music for videos in the future, I don't have time to sit down and play not even 9 games in a week. I got 3 games in today while I was recording footage for this video. I have not had the chance to really play and grind out and get all the skins. I haven't got all the skins. Like, I used to get all the skins for the events back in the past, whether or not I bought them or I worked for them. I would get almost all of them. But since about, I'd say, the Summer Games last year, I just have not played the events very much. I'm always really busy when it comes around to the time of events, so I just don't really get to sit down and play. I tried for the archives. I didn't get all the skins I wanted. I tried for the anniversary, and I didn't get all the skins I wanted because I just didn't have the time to sit down and do it. And the same with this. There's even more that are caught behind a you must play to unlock this wall that I simply don't have the time to. Nor do I have the money to buy the skins at this point because I'm not getting enough money that is spendable because I have to pay for college in a couple months. But could there have been a way to improve the Summer Games? Of course, I would say yes. I think there was definitely a way they could have improved it. Maybe a new game mode. More than one Summer Game. It's called the Summer Games, but we get one game. I mean, you could have had a Moira racquetball where you could punch back and forth the biotic orbs. I mean, that's basically the same thing as Lucio Ball, but it's such a minor thing you could do to fix. There's so many things you could do. You could even have, like, an actual basketball game using the actual basketball and have, like, it be Farah versus Farah or something like that. Like, you can hold it, and then all of your abilities are tied to around throwing it. They could have done something like that. All that is just minor stuff, but it would have greatly improved the quality of the event, in my opinion. In Blizzard's defense, they do have a lot that they're working on. They are apparently bringing us something huge come BlizzCon. I'm hoping it's going to make up for all this for the past, 2 years that we've got no improvements. Like, the second year, we got a bunch of improvements. We got the Unlimited mode in Junkenstein's Revenge. We got the May Yeti hunt in the Winter Wonderland. And then, of course, the Archives just brought us an entirely new mission where we get to play as Blackwatch, which is honestly my favorite of the Archives things. But we haven't really gotten anything since then. I mean, we get the new Archives thing every year and we get new skins. But honestly, I prefer them not to give us skins and get more time into making new game modes for the events because the game modes are boring. I haven't come back because there's just not much for me to do. I'm staying on the PTR doing the 2-2-2 roll lock because that's just more engaging and entertaining than what Lucio Ball is right now, especially since people leave every single game I play. I think I got footage of one game where the person didn't leave, and that's all. I couldn't get footage of the games where people weren't leaving. And most of them was on my team, so my team ended up losing, so I just play more and more matches, and I'm unable to get the skins, and so it just feels like needless grind. It feels like needless grind, and there's not something new for you to do. If there was a new game mode, I'd be fine sitting down and grinding that out every single, maybe the first day, maybe the Tuesday that it switches up, I just grind it out, I get 9 wins in this new game mode, but there isn't that new game mode, so there's nothing engaging me in it anymore. So if they were to add something new to it, I would much appreciate it. But in the meantime, I'm going back to the PTR because it's just fun. I get to play Sigma. I get to play in actual balanced competitive modes, even though like there's no balance because not everyone's playing and the ranking system is terrible. But when it gets to live, it'll be great. But for right now, that's where I'm at. I don't care about the summer games. I haven't cared about the events except for archives for years. Like, after second year, after year 2, I've just stopped caring about it. And it's an unfortunate thing, and it's kind of why I stopped playing Overwatch as much. I play Apex, Rainbow, and Halo more because there's just not anything to do in Overwatch. Now, of course, if there's the 222, I'm probably going to stream that a lot more, but you understand my point. There isn't a lot for someone who is busy to give them a reason to go to Overwatch instead of playing Rainbow Six, where I have a lot more friends that play, or playing Halo because there's a lot of different game types to do there, or playing Apex because it's new, or playing Battlefield because there's just a lot of people. You don't have to sit waiting for games, and there's just a lot to do in that game too. There's not really anything motivating me to come back to Overwatch besides purely the fact of new characters, and that's just on the PTR. So that's my opinion on the summer games. I, of course, think it's not as good as it could be. It's really disappointing. What do you guys think? Drop your opinions in the comment section below or in the Discord associated with this channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Go follow me on all my socials to keep up to date on the channel. Of course, go to my Discord, join the conversation, and go to my Patreon if you feel like helping out. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Matt the EmeraldAvenger. Peace out.